Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So yes, Lisa went live today. She finally came out of hiding after 6 days and went live trying to get money for cigarettes and food yet again. We all know that none of this money is going to food or cigarettes, just like it wasn't going to a funeral that she faked again for the third time, faked her father passing away. I don't know how many times she has to virtually unalive this man, but he has been resurrected more times than Jesus at this point. I mean, this is just ridiculous. And then she wants to sit there and say that I, the one who made all these emails pretending to be Lisa, I guess, and that Kim Rhea is the one that made the fake obituary. Now, first of all, I'd have to dumb myself down w- a lot to be able to forge a email by Lisa. Her spelling, her punctuation, and her grammar are atrocious when she's high. And clearly she's high in these emails because, oh my God, I've seen 2-year olds write better than her. My brain cannot dumb down enough to write one of those emails. I also don't have enough time to sit there and falsify an email by Lisa. It's ridiculous. And no, Kim Rhea did not put out that obituary. She did not write it. She didn't create it. She didn't fake it. That was all Lisa. Now there's another obituary. I guess I don't know if I'm guessing you can just edit this obituaries on this website because it went from the one that Lisa made to a totally new one with a unalived fatty puppet in a makeshift coffin. And then everything was changed on it. So I'm guessing that just anybody in the public can edit this or this person hacked the account. I don't know. But yeah, gonna say it again loud and clear. Lisa's dad is alive. He has never died. He has been alive every time she has tried to unalive this man. And it's ridiculous. Now, she goes from saying that I made up these emails and Kim made up the obituary, but then at the same time tries to justify her reasons for lying about her dad's death. I don't know. It's in this live stream right here. It's also in some screenshots that I have. I will be putting screenshots at the end of this. And a couple of these are going to be money screenshots of money being sent to her. Anyways, yeah, let me just shut my pie hole and let's get into this video. Oh, and really quick before I shut my pie hole, um, Kim did go live tonight. Kim Maria went live tonight on TikTok. I was in the live chat. I let her know I was in the live chat. She does play one of the phone recordings of Lisa pretending like her dad is dead, talking about me, saying that I'm lying about all of this, and just you'll see because I screen recorded it. I let her know I was screen recording it before I started and that I was making a video on it. So that will be at the end of the Lisa lives after I put the screenshots.
Stuff usually, but you know. So yeah, I ordered the food because Michelle had sent it to Jennifer, and then Jennifer sent it back to Michelle, and Michelle don't ever answer her fucking phone for some reason. So pretty ignorant if you ask me.
Lisa, let's be honest here. The only ignorant person or idiot is you. Okay. And here we have Lisa lying yet again, claiming she ordered food without paying for it and then coming online saying she ordered the food but doesn't have the money to pay for it. So she wants people to send her money to pay for food. She has pulled this shit before. It's all lies. She didn't order any food. There's no food coming to her house. Let me also remind everybody that there is food at the house. Lisa is eating. As a matter of fact, her dad was spotted at Giant Eagle on Saturday, which is 2 days after Lisa claimed that he passed away. So obviously his ghost was shopping at Giant Eagle for food.
I mean, for the fourth time, what? No, for food. I ordered food from the pizza shop. So if anybody can help, the PayPal's on the sticker and then Chime's on the sticker. I've been off here on the fence because nobody's helping. So if nobody helps, I'm not coming on.
No, Lisa, you've been off the app for 6 days because you know you screwed up with this whole lie about your dad, so you didn't wanna get online and face the consequences and the criticism and, well, what everybody had to say to you because you are weak. You can put out all these lies, but then you cannot face what people have to say to you or about you when you go live again. You're weak.
No reason. No reason at all. Nobody's yelling. Didn't get $300. Did you not read my post? When you have any proof of that, because there isn't any, come back and talk to me. Until then, shut your fucking face.
No, Lisa, you can shut your fucking face, okay? There is proof that somebody sent you $300. However, they didn't send it all at once. What they did is they sent $25 twice, $34 twice, and then they sent her $150 for the funeral down payment. Now, I have the screenshots of the first money going out to Lisa or being sent to Lisa. I'm waiting for the lady to actually send me the screenshot of the $150. They paid using her husband's chime, so he's the one that has the screenshot. He's working. As soon as he gets home, she's gonna be able to send me that screenshot. I don't know what kind of work he does, but she's unable to have him do it while he's at work, which I don't want anybody to be bothered while they're at work just to send a screenshot. But yeah, they sent her $300, just not all at once.
I'll show my face anywhere I want, but we see you ain't showing yours, Harmony01.
Exactly why does Harmony01 have to show her face? Is Harmony01 sitting on a live stream lying about dead family members to scam for money so they can get high? No, I don't think so. They don't have to show their face if they don't want to.
Bitch. No, no, it isn't. Okay, where's the proof? Yeah, your picture is from 1970. It's very embarrassing.
Lisa commenting on anybody's appearance is quite comical, considering she clearly has never looked in a mirror. I would highly suggest you look in a mirror, Lisa, before you say anything about other people's appearance. Just like when she sits there and calls people fat ass all the time and says they're severely obese or they're overweight. Lisa, weren't you just a fat ass a year ago before you started, I don't know, taking crack for breakfast, lunch, dinner, and all the snacks in between? You were. So I don't know why you think you can get off calling other people fat ass, especially when you've never seen their body. Lisa's comebacks are always negatively going after their appearance, or she'll always come back with some weird insult of your mama is, your daddy is. When Lisa's high, her IQ level is lower than her shoe size.
I agree. Oh god, fuck these people. Hey Michelle, if you're in here, bro, you need to call me because do you see this fucking bullshit because you won't answer your phone? Do you?
Hey, Michelle, you are under no obligation to answer Lisa's phone calls, text messages, emails, or DMs, nor are you under any obligation to call her, text her, or DM her. Um, yeah, nobody's under any obligation to answer a phone call to you, Lisa. It is really pathetic. Technically, you know you're a really pathetic person when people are faking being in a coma or faking their own deaths to get away from you. Like, that's gotta be sad. Multiple people have done this to Lisa. They've either faked being in a coma or they've faked being unalive just because they don't want to talk to her anymore, and she just harasses everybody. And you can't just block Lisa because she has all these text now phone numbers, and she will just text you from there. So it's, like, useless trying to block her. So people instead just fake their comas or fake their own death to get away from her. It's really sad.
And then fucking Jen sending it the fuck back for no fucking reason. Oh, well, my Cash App failed. I said, hold on, let me get another one. I got it. And she fucking sent it back without even talking to me first. I said, I already ordered the food though. What am I supposed to do? We don't know. We don't know. We're just fucking, we don't care. So yeah, let's play with Lisa's money. But if it was their money, we wouldn't be playing, would we? Would we?
Wait, what do you mean, let's play with Lisa's money? Lisa has no money. Lisa has nothing. Lisa's wallet is empty. Lisa's money app is empty. Lisa's crack pipe seems to be empty. Lisa has no money. So how is it people are playing with your money? This is other people's money, Lisa, not yours. You didn't earn it, and you sure as hell don't deserve it.
No, we wouldn't be playing. Who else? Let's think. Let's think. Who else did I text today that's a fucking dickhead that thinks they're too good to answer somebody? What's that girl's name with the brother that's on here that got like 300,000 followers?
Oh, Lisa, you haven't learned yet that people on here are too good for you and are better than you are? Because even addicts on this app don't do what you're doing, and ex addicts are living a better life. What are you doing? Not a damn thing other than scamming people and stealing money from them, theft by deception, just so you can get high.
I'm going to introduce you to the lady in the coma soon, guys. And it's just facts. It's coming because it's funny as fuck. Who else? Who else?
Yeah, we don't give two shits either way who this person is. The fact that they have to fake being in a coma to get rid of you says a lot. A lot. You harass and threaten people so much just because they won't give you any more money that they have to fake being in a coma. Like, Lisa, you exposing this person is only going to make you look worse. That's it. You're not doing anything negative towards them. You're making yourself look worse. I mean, there's not much else you can do to make yourself look worse, but by exposing these people, you're just making yourself look worse. So please expose away.
I'm trying to think. There's only certain people that are fucking dickheads.
Nah, there's only one dickhead, and that's you.
Like literally, Stacy Hartman called me today out of the blue and sent me $5. That's all she had, so I could try to get a pack of smokes. $5, and I appreciated it so much.
Yeah, I highly doubt that, but if Stacey Hartman did do it, shame on you, Stacey Hartman. Why are you still helping this lying bitch?
And I had enough to get food and cigarettes, and you motherfuckers are playing around with it, sending it all around. All right, I got to come on here and see if anybody can help me pay for my food. Okay.
Huh? So you're saying that Lisa Hartman called you today, gave you $5, which helped you pay for food and cigarettes, but then in the next breath you say, but now you have to go online to get somebody to help you pay for food? Explain that one, Lisa. Really? And I am sorry to everybody for cutting in so often in this one, but she completely straight up lies so much in this one live stream that I have no choice but to continue cutting in fairly often.
All right. Called her multiple fucking times, texted her. Dude, when she sent the money, she texted me 30 times. Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? Did you get it? Can you let me know if you got it? Did you get it? Did you get it? I got it. Relax. Oh, but when it gets sent back, not a word again. Radio fucking silence. So we'll see how this plays out. Because Lisa is done with this app. Completely done with it. I moved on to somewhere else that you guys have no idea.
Oh, I think it's cute that you think we don't already know what apps you've joined to try and scam people out of money. I, for one, know all the apps you've already joined so that you could go on there and scam people for money. I've already installed said apps and I am actively on them now. And I will expose you on any part of the internet you go to try and scam people. And I will expose you and I will expose you and expose you and expose you until you are not getting any more money like you're not getting on TikTok. Just know, no matter where you go on this internet and try to scam people, I will be right there exposing you.
And I'm done with this app. Nobody helps, and I'm done with it. So that's it. I told you guys last time if nobody helped, I was off the app, didn't I? So $5.
Aw, boo-hoo. Nobody's helping Lisa get crack money anymore. Boo-hoo, wah, wah. Um, Trust me, Lisa, if you left this app, you will not be missed.
I'm not playing. I don't play about shit like that. You guys can have fucking Gimpy, okay, with her fucking lies and bullshit. You can go listen to that bullshit, okay? I'm gonna drop what I gotta drop on who I want to drop it on, and I'm gonna move on. Like I said, that's it.
Drop whatever you want on whoever you want to drop it on. In the end, the only true, real piece of shit is you, Lisa, not anybody else.
That's it. And still nothing. Nothing on Chime, L Richard 5, nothing on the Lisa Boo 23 PayPal. That's another thing. The fucking tag was off. Could have sent it there, but no, the tag's fucking off. Everybody's just playing the fuck around. And I'm not playing. I play in a different way. Let's just put it that way. My games are fucking evil. And I'm so evil and vile. My games are evil. Okay, guys?
No, your games are not evil. Your games are weak, pussy ass shit. Let's just put it that way, okay? The only games you have are killing off family members virtually so that you can scam people for money. Let me remind everybody that in the last 2 years, 3 years tops, she has virtually killed off her dad 3 times now. She has lied and said her 12-year-old son, who was 10 at the time, claimed that he had stage 3 brain cancer and was dying, scammed money from that. She claimed that her oldest daughter died from leukemia. She scammed money for that. And she has claimed that she had a daughter named Annabelle who was brutally murdered in an abandoned building in Baltimore. Lisa does not have any daughter named Annabelle. It was her cat named Annabelle. She only has 2 daughters. Neither one of them are dead. Neither one of them named Annabelle. But Lisa will lie about anything and anybody just as long as she gets money to buy her drugs.
So let me go look and see something, and then we'll play Thank you, Megs. Good Letty had that little fiasco earlier. Still trying to fucking get money for food. I don't have any loss other than my son.
You don't have any loss, Lisa. Really? So why did you spend the last 6 days telling people that your dad died?
Nobody's. Nobody's. Thank you, Fred Lee. Whoa, somebody grab somebody. Hello. So yeah, if anybody can help, I'd appreciate it. Wasn't me, but don't matter. I'm not even gonna defend myself. Nobody will believe it.
So here's Lisa saying she's not even going to defend herself because nobody will believe it. Well, you're right. Nobody's going to believe it because everybody knows that you lied.
How do you get that pull up? Shit, where'd it go? How did I get that up the last time?
I always giggle when Lisa pretends like she has no clue what she's doing with TikTok. She has been on this app for over 2 years, scamming people and stealing money for drugs, that she is a TikTok expert at this point.
Wait. Words, background. I don't remember, bitch. I remember how I got it up, y'all. Effects? No. What the fuck, man? It was one of these motherfucking things. There we go. Custom. Comments. There we go. In the pool. He's doing fine, Survivor.
Yes, her dad is doing fine because the man has never died, as Lisa has lied about now 3 different times.
He's good. Who's Mimi? Mimi made the fake? I don't know who Mimi is, honey. Did you? Oh boy, these fucking people in the comments lying to others. So we'll do this. Sorry, guys.
Who's lying, Lisa? Are you claiming that people in the chat are lying? Because they're the only ones in your live stream that are telling the truth, while you sit there and continuously lie over and over and over. So, of course, you're going to turn off comments because you don't want people to see that you lied about dead daddy. He didn't die. Interesting, huh? Oh, and yes, I did adjust the lighting so everybody could actually see her face. Since she wants to keep hiding in the dark so that people can't see her eyes, her pupils, or her face, I'll just continue to lighten and brighten her live stream. That way we can all see her face.
Unreal. Unfucking real. And none of the people that I emailed will come out and say shit because they're scared, I bet.
They're scared of what, Lisa? Not of you.
But
I
yeah, I
mean,
need
at least the
something to eat
people
if you
that
guys can help.
forwarded me
Lisa Boot
your
23 is
emails
the
to them are
PayPal.
not scared of
And
you.
in the poll
But
is
since you want to talk
Chime.
about the people you
Oh, Richard
emailed,
5.
let's go ahead and
Anybody I
review some of those
emailed?
emails, shall we?
What did I say? Did I say that? Did I come on the app and say that? No, I didn't. So, but nice try though. Nice try. Trying to always get me jammed up in some bullshit, dude.
Wait, who is Lisa talking to? Because didn't she turn comments off? Is she reading fake text messages again or fake emails? Because I could have swore she turned the comments off.
Just like, what's her name? You guys asked for the proof of the $300 yet? The fake $300? I bet you didn't. I bet you didn't. Because she won't ever produce it.
Yeah, Lisa, there's a difference between you and I. When I state something about you, I put the proof, okay? I always have something to back what I say. If I say you're lying about something, I back that. You, however, have never done that. You will sit here and claim that I did this or I did that, or it's Kim's doing this and Kim's doing that, or this person did this and this person did that, yet you never have anything to back it. Do you see the difference here?
Because I ain't on the app for a couple days. How about I just wanted to stay off? Because you just fucking bully people. The fuck out of people. I wanted to stay off. It don't mean I had a whole bunch of money. Like I fucking wish somebody was stupid enough to give me $300 fucking dollars.
No, Lisa, you stayed off the app, and it wasn't just a couple days. You've been off the app for 6 days. You stayed off the app because you knew you were fucked. Okay? Plain and simple. You knew you were fucked. I ruined your plan before you could even get to the plan. On the 20th, when you sat there in that last live stream and said that something horrible had happened, I knew immediately you were going to try and say your father passed away. Many of us did because we're not stupid. It's your pattern. You regurgitate your lies and your scams over and over again. You wait some time in between, but you always regurgitate. This is the third year and the third time that you have claimed your father has passed away so you could scam money from people. It was a dead giveaway. A dead giveaway when you claim that your dad was in the hospital again after having a stroke while in the hospital. It was a dead giveaway. You couldn't use your son because you lost his your parental rights to him because you didn't go to court at all. You faked a court day that you didn't go to, and then the court that you were supposed to go to a week later, you didn't bother going to. Lost your parental rights, so you couldn't use that. So what else were you going to use? You couldn't use the I'm going to rehab scam. So what else? You were going to virtually kill your dad again. Your words pointed so many of us into that direction. Then immediately I start getting forwarded emails, actual emails to me. What they were doing is forwarding your email to them to me so that I could see what you were doing. And sure enough, just as so many of us knew you were going to do, you were literally sitting there trying or attempting to scam people for money by claiming your dad passed away. You're transparent. You're predictable. We all knew it was going to happen. But you didn't get a chance to go online again and announce that your dad passed away after you falsified an obituary because I put out the emails and I popped your crack smoke bubble before you could do anything. That's why you're pissed off. You could not, you had no time. You didn't have a chance to go public and go on TikTok and make this big lie and make a buttload of money out of it because I stopped it before you could. Now, did you make money? Of course you did. But you didn't make even 1/10 as much as you could have made if you had had the opportunity to get on TikTok and lie about it out of your mouth. Let's go ahead and go through some of these, shall we? This was the first message I received. Lisa texts my bestie tonight claiming her dad died. She's claiming she wants peace until obituary comes out in a couple days. But her mom needs food because her dad didn't go to the store for last week. So this bee and her fam can afford an obituary but not food? Weird. Anyways, I have proof, but I don't want it shown and I don't want my name or my bestie's name involved. I'm hoping she does what she typically does, which is copy paste text to a few people and others will speak up, but we shall see, which is what happened. And this was an email forwarded to me of Lisa typing, writing to this person saying, "Can you please, please, please help me? Miss Annabelle, please. I am begging you. I have nobody else I can trust. Nobody. I can't tell anybody else. I can't trust anybody. Oh my God, it's Lisa. I need tire help ASAP. Please. My dad, he passed away last night. I think I'm in shock like 3 hours ago. I'm so upset. How do you have a stroke and die in the hospital? Shouldn't that be the safest place? I need to get to the clinic. I don't know what to do. I can't tell anyone. I don't want them calling and messaging, harassing, etc., the hospital or anything. How much more can I take? Please, need 38 for an Uber total. Anything you can do to help on Chime, honey. ONG, ONG. This was a text that she sent somebody. And I know when the obituary comes out, they're going to have it all over the app. But for right now, I just wanted some peace and I didn't want them harassing the hospital, harassing the funeral home, harassing my mother. I didn't want them doing any of that, and I'm honestly just trying to get dinner after to take care of my mom now because my dad hasn't gone to the store in over a week because he wasn't feeling good. Then he went to the hospital, and now it's over. So we don't have shit to eat. We really don't. Okay, now we have this one from Lisa to this person. Oh my God, it's Lisa. I need tire help ASAP. Please, my dad passed away last night, like 3 hours ago. I'm so upset. How do you have a stroke in the hospital? Shouldn't that be the safest place? I need to get to the clinic. I don't know what to do. I can't tell anyone. I don't want them calling and messaging with the hospital or anything. Please, I need 38 for an Uber total. Anything you can do to help on Chime, honey. ONG, ONG, love, Lisa. As you can see, she was copy and pasting the same messages to multiple people. And of course, here we have another one. I really do need your help. I need to go to the clinic and go down with my mom to the funeral home to do arrangements. It's really, really important. I missed the clinic yesterday. I really need help. I still can't tell anybody, but then I find out tomorrow, probably when the obituary comes out in the paper in the morning. It's printed right now. I need the piece. My mom needs the piece, so if you can help, please me, or please help me. I'd really appreciate it. I need to go to the clinic. It's closed this weekend, so today's Friday. If I don't go, I miss today, I miss yesterday, today, tomorrow, and Sunday. That's not, Lisa. You just lied in this one, I think, twice. It continues. I miss yesterday, today, tomorrow, Sunday. That's not no good for my sobriety. Pause. Lisa, you haven't been sober in 20 years, so stop with this whole fake I'm in sobriety bullshit. Okay, thank you. Or anything or what's going on now, and then I have to go down with my mom to do the arrangements. So please help me, please. I'm begging. I can't even literally think right now, and I'm trying to take care of my mom, deal with all of this as an adult. And I know I'm an adult, but it's hard. My friends come through, and you're one of them. Please, people I trust, you're one of them. There's only two. You're one of them. Please, I'm begging. I still have mine. Before I continue on, Lisa, you are not an adult. You may have an adult body and you've lived 20 or 39 years, but you are mentally a fucking toddler, okay? You don't behave like an adult. Need you and thank you for being somebody I can trust. I wasn't even going to ask you again, Penguin. I don't even want to be writing this right now to you, but you know you're the only person to help me at all yesterday. The only one I didn't tell anybody else what was going on, but I did ask for help. Nobody, and now I have to take an Uber to the clinic yesterday. Nobody stepped up and helped me. Jesse and Ronnie don't want anything to do with it. Come, do with it come, but they said they don't want anything to do with it, so it's up to me and my mother and my brother. So I'm sorry. Love you, Lisa. Lisa, why are you telling people you need money to get to the clinic with an Uber when, according to you, you've had a bus pass for a month now? You want to answer that? You supposedly have a bus pass, but you're begging people for Uber money to get to the clinic? You can't even keep up with your own fucking lies. Okay, then we have somebody actually emailing Lisa saying, "Your father is very much alive. What in the world do you think you are doing?" Lisa then replies, "I'm sorry. Did I say contrary anything? I didn't believe you heard me say a word. Didn't say anything either way." Hmm. Really, Lisa? Lisa responds, "I'm not playing ignorant. Because you read something online doesn't mean I said it. Just think about this Annabelle in the email that I supposedly wrote. Annabelle, where do you know that name from, ma'am? If you follow me, Annabelle, I will be writing something named Annabelle. She's playing in your guy's face prod, or Reaper is, and you guys are believing it. That's why she does it, because you guys don't ever believe me. It never came out, and I've never come out and said anything about my dad at all, not one word." Well, that's a lie. This is the third time you've done this. I haven't done anything except expose the emails you were writing to people or sending people. And if you're trying to allude to Annabelle being Annabelle or whatever, as far as you lying about a false daughter that you made up who was murdered in Baltimore. No, there is a real Annabelle, and she outed herself tonight. So, yes, I'm okay using this person's name. However, Lisa, because you're so ignorant, you don't even know how to spell her name correctly, even though it's in the email. This person then responds, "Yes," to about 15 different people in your drug induced psychosis begging for money for you and your mother. The playing ignorant act doesn't work anymore. Now, there are more emails. Actually, there's a full text message conversation, but I'm not going to put that until the very end. Before I play Kim's live stream, where she plays a phone call between her and Lisa prior to Kim finding out that Lisa was lying about her dad. So I will make sure those go at the end, including a couple more emails. I think I have a couple more emails. I'm still waiting for a couple people to be okay with me sharing stuff. I'm also going to include the original obituary that Lisa posted, not this new obituary that somebody else did with the puppet, but the original one that Lisa actually put out herself.
Bullshit, bro. Just fucking make up lies about people, dude, and fucking bullshit.
Yeah, I think I just proved in all of those text message or emails that I just posted that nobody was making up any bullshit or lies other than yourself, Lisa.
Yeah, you can block them. I can get the comments in the back, and so if you, I can get the comments in the back end. So if you didn't get them, I'll get them. Yeah. Okay. Well, somebody named Twat Waffle isn't allowed in my chat. Have a good day. I'm gonna get them. See, I'm about to cry. See. Um,
Lisa admitting she's about to cry is Lisa pretty much admitting she's about to put on a good show. Thankfully, This live stream doesn't last long enough for her to do that.
God. And here's one other thing, guys, okay? When I did say that the last time, or let's just do this, okay? Let's say I did email 2 people and say, whatever was said, right? 2 people, okay? Didn't come on the app and say it, didn't say it, right? But 2 people, right? What do you think would push you to be so desperate to get money to eat or get cigarettes?
I don't know what happened to the rest of the speech she was, winding up for, but absolutely nothing, Lisa. I know active addicts, I know ex addicts, and not one single one of them would ever virtually kill off a family member, especially as many times as you have for crack money. Okay? Nobody. You are the only sick motherfucking piece of shit on this planet that is willing to kill off your youngest son, kill off your oldest daughter, and kill off an imaginary daughter, and kill off your father 3 times, virtually all of them, because they're all still alive except for the imaginary one. And you did this all for crack money. Not for food. Stop sitting here lying and saying for food, okay? If it was for food, okay? And let me explain something to you. When I was homeless, there were days I did not eat because I wanted to make sure my son ate, okay? And I would have never ever gone online and told people that one of my parents or loved ones passed away just so I can get money for food. No, I took my ass to a food bank or I went to my Catholic church. I did anything I could other than lie to people and tell them that my father passed away or my kids passed away. You're the only sick piece of shit that does that. So stop trying to justify the fact that you emailed people and lied to them and said that your father passed away for the third time just so you can get money for crack. It's never for food. It's never for cigarettes. It's never for Ubers or Lyfts or anything like that. It is for drugs, period, plain and simple. So for you to sit here and try and justify the fact, claiming, well, it pushed somebody to be so desperate. Nothing, nothing. Nobody would have done that. There's other ways to get money for drugs, and that way is not one of them. So you sitting there and trying to justify, you sit here and you say that you didn't tell people that your father died, that you didn't lie at all about your father dying, but then in the next breath you want to sit there and try and justify the fact that you did email people and lie and say that your father died. Jesus Christ, Lisa.
And it's so amazing, anybody else, let them tell it. And when they were addicted to stuff, they worked every day. They were the perfect freaking citizens. They worked every day and they got up and they took care of their kids and their house was spotless. Read the comments. It's disgusting because they know damn well it's not how it was. They never lied. They never stole. They never cheated. None of it, guys. None of it. It's just Lisa. It's just Lisa. Lisa's done it. Lisa's done it in the past.
Oh, no, Lisa. Lisa has not done it just in the past. Lisa's currently doing it. Okay. Let's stop saying Lisa did it in the past. Lisa, you are still lying. To this moment, you are still lying and telling people your dad died. I have emails that you just emailed yesterday to people, still playing this dead daddy thaddy thing. Okay. You're still doing it. And you know what? You're right. Most addicts, actually all addicts that I know, current and ex, never did what you do. Never, ever fucking did what you do. They did take care, most of them took care of their kids. Most of them had a clean house. Most of them carried on a full-time job with an addiction. I can't speak for myself. My addiction was from 13 to 15 years old. However, I still managed to go to fucking school. I still managed to go to school, Lisa. I didn't sit around begging people to give me money so I can go get high. You are the one actively on social media begging, demanding, threatening people for money just so you can go get high, stealing money through theft by deception just so you could go get high. So stop trying to compare yourself to anybody else. Stop. This is about Lisa, not about everybody else who's ever been an addict or is an addict. Because if anybody else was doing what you were doing, I would be covering them. But you are the only one doing this. It's always a fucking comparison with you. Always. You can't just sit there and say, I lied. I did this all on my own. I am an addict. I'm still on crack. I lied about being sober. I lied about being clean. I lied about the fact that they're letting me have take homes during the week. You know that's not true. You know the only reason you get take homes is on the weekend because they're closed on Saturdays and Sundays. And you actually take your methadone for Saturday and Sunday on Friday. And then you're without on Saturday and Sunday. I mean, you can't even take accountability for one fucking thing. Instead, you want to sit there and compare yourself to other addicts who have proven that they didn't do what you did. And by the way, those people you're talking about, all clean and sober, have been for years. So you can't compare yourself to somebody who's been clean and sober for years when you yourself are a active crackhead. You can't do that. And I don't care how you try and spin it, you will never be able to justify what you have done on the internet in the last 5 fucking years as being okay. Because there is no reason to do what you have done and what you are still doing.
I don't care. They saw I was getting better. I could feel myself getting better. And they went and they fucking do this shit because they know you guys won't believe me.
Getting better from what? Did you have an STD that you managed to cure? Because you sure as hell were not getting better from drugs. You've not been sober. You've not been clean in years, Lisa. Years. So I don't know where this whole I was getting better, I'm getting better bullshit is coming from because that's exactly what it is. It's bullshit. You're lying still. You are not clean. You are not sober. You are still using crack and God knows what else. I still think she's on fentanyl as well. But you're lying. Holy crap. You just don't know when to stop and shut the fuck up, do you?
Do you guys really think I'd put up a fake obituary with a fucking puppet in a what was it, in a drawer or something?
No, I don't think you did that one. But did you know that some of us managed to, well, save the original obituary that you actually put out? Didn't know that, did you, Lisa? Didn't know that. So it reads here Ronald Lee Richard. It's cut off at some point. I don't know how I ended up doing that. But to March 21st, 2025, which would be the death date. Viewing service Monday 1 to 3, then 6 to 8 p.m. Tuesday at 10 a.m. Mass. Monday, March 24th, 2025 at 1 p.m. at the funeral home that she had listed. And this is what Lisa wrote on it. Ronald loved nothing more than his wife, Kimberly Ann, his 4 children, Lisa, Jesse, Ronnie, and Ronald Jr., also 5 grandchildren, and 1 great grandchild. Favorite place in the world, home or at car auction. Favorite TV shows, Pittsburgh Penguins hockey games. Favorite sport, hockey. Ronald's proudest accomplishments. If you ever talk to Ronald, you know his product accomplishments were his family working, taking care of them, and providing them a good life. Favorite movies? Love you. We will miss you always. Yeah, Lisa, that's not a movie. And the atrocious misspellings and grammar mistakes, lack of punctuation where it should be, and the complete just bullshit on this. We knew you were the one that wrote this. We're not dumb. It then continues. Oh, and here it has the birth date. So September 11th, 1964 to March 21st, 2025. So it reads Obituary for Ronald Lee Richard. It is with heavy hearts that we announce the passing of Ronald Lee Richard, who left this world on March 21st, 2025, at the age of 60. Born on September 11th, 1964, Ronald was a devoted husband, father, grandfather, and friend whose warmth and kindness touched the lives of all who knew him. Ronald is survived by his beloved wife, Kimberly Richard, with whom he shared a deep and abiding love. Together, they raised four wonderful children. Wonderful children, Lisa, really? How could you list yourself as the first name after you wrote wonderful children? Lisa, Jessica, Ronnie, and Ronald Jr., who carry forward his legacy of compassion and strength. Yeah, I'd say you fail at carrying that legacy on. Ronald was also a proud grandfather to five grandchildren and a great grandfather to one precious great granddaughter, all of whom brought immense joy to his life. Where do you bring immense joy to your parents' life? Not just your dad, but your parents, period. I'd say that they're more like in hell living with you. Ronald was known for his infectious laughter, unwavering. Yeah, that's it. It's done. Now, with the correct grammar, spelling, and punctuation, I'd say somebody helped her and wrote this because this is not done by Lisa, this part right here. But this is the original obituary that Lisa put out before somebody went and fucked with it and changed the picture to a puppet in a box and then changed everything else, which, in my opinion, not funny because you just removed the original obituary that Lisa falsified, which doesn't help one bit.
And have people writing that shit on there and not take it down if I wrote that obituary. Really? You think I would do that? Because I wouldn't.
Again, we are very much aware that you did not write the obituary with the puppet on it. However, you did falsify the obituary that came before the puppet one, which again does not help when you change all of that because you're taking away what Lisa fucking did, and it's helping Lisa, not the rest of us, proving she's a fucking liar. Please don't do stuff like this. It's not helping the situation. You're actually giving her fuel to say that somebody else falsified this obituary. Thank God there were many of us who actually screenshot the original obituary that Lisa faked and put up there before you decided to change it all.
Like, if I hate my parents so much, I would just let everybody rag on them. Then why do I get so mad when people talk about my parents or my kids? I wouldn't give a fuck. I'd be like, yeah, that's right, they're pieces of shit.
The fact that you have lied for the last 6 days over your father being dead and then falsifying an obituary, I think we already proved that you did that. So your argument is invalid. Sorry, Lisa.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't.
I do want to just bring up again, Lisa's sitting here saying that she would never talk shit about her family, but Lisa, aren't you the one that lied about your son having stage 3 brain cancer to scam and your oldest daughter dying of leukemia, an imaginary child dying in Baltimore, and killing off your father virtually 3 times? So, yeah, you're worse than the other people talking about your family.
And as for little Miss, I want more attention because I fucked up. Because I'm a rug user worse than Lisa. Okay. She loves when you guys go over there and fucking kiss her ass and make it like she's perfect. She runs them fucking pages so you guys can't say shit about her. That's what it is. It's amazing. When anything's about me, I have to go to her and be like, bitch, what the fuck is my dad's number doing in your fucking Discord? Get it off. But you guys dare spit her name or Jody's name or fucking Dan's name, and boy, she got that up out of there real quick, don't she?
Yeah, I love it when you try to deflect from being a fucking crackhead. You always have to bring up your little friend Kim there. Um, the difference between you and Kim actually even, and this is not the first time I've heard her do it, but tonight in her own live stream on TikTok admitted that she is an active addict. Here's the difference, Lisa. She doesn't come online demanding and begging and threatening people for money. She doesn't steal people's money, theft by deception, so she can get high. She has money to get high. It may be her boyfriend's money, but at least it's not society's money, right? You're the one that's doing what you're doing, not Kim. Now, we're not going to erase the fact that Kim has been helping Lisa for God knows how long now. It's been quite a while that she has helped Lisa come up with different lies on how to scam people for money, like what they're going to use that night and whatever. Look, Kim doesn't get a pass on anything she has done with Lisa to help Lisa, especially in giving Lisa money. However, Kim came right out tonight and admitted she is an addict. Plain and simple. But she's not doing what you're doing. She's not lying and saying family members have passed away. She also does, and I know this for a fact, she does pay some form of child support towards her son. What have you ever done for your kids? So think about that, Lisa, the next time you try to deflect by using Kim. All right? Because again, instead of just taking accountability for your shitty self, your shitty being, you are constantly calling other people out for what they do. Kim is not innocent. By all means, not innocent. But she's still not you.
When Abby made her Discord, guys, when we were fucking doing the Q&As, she fucking hollered through a fucking temper tantrum. I had to call Abby, get Abby to delete it. She's offering us money. She wants things under her control. That's it. Bottom line.
Guess what, Lisa? No one gives a shit. Because everything you're talking about, Kim, is in the past. It has already happened and it's gone by or whatever. You currently, for the last 6 days, 7 actually, are still trying to convince people that your dad died. In this live stream alone, you are still saying technically you didn't tell people he died, but then admitting that you told people he died because, well, you were just so desperate for money. We don't care about anybody else's actions at this point, okay? You are the one who is going live and going behind the scenes, actively being a crime bag piece of shit. But you're just going to keep deflecting on everybody else, aren't you? Because you think somehow that's going to save you. It's not. I promise you, there are at least 2 people pressing charges for theft by deception with proof that you committed theft by deception on them. And guess who else has the ability to press charges for that as well? Kim does. She sure does. So if you want to keep threatening to call the police on her just because she played that recorded phone call last night where you were just a complete asshole as usual, she actually has grounds to press charges on you. You have nothing.
Bottom fucking line. And wait, when she put out text messages, did she put out the part where she threatened me and said, I'm putting these out and I'm putting out more recordings? Did she put that part out? Because I didn't get that far. I don't know if she put that out, but if she didn't, I could. Because I still have it. You know what I mean? Should we put out the parts where Kim says every Sunday she's going to pick up $300 worth of H? we put that part out, or did that part get deleted? I'm not sure.
While you are still actively trying to convince people in emails and DMs that your father is dead so you can get money for drugs. I will continue to repeat that. While you are currently, presently, right now, still emailing and DMing people trying to convince them that daddy is dead so you can get drug money.
What other parts do we have? I don't know. I have to look. But, since we're putting out parts, we could put those parts out, right? No? Because guess what I could do? I could be like her and I could do that shit and I could dox family members and treat people like shit, but I don't. You want to know why? Because that's piece of shit.
Oh, okay. Well, that's right up your alley, Lisa. We already knew that.
Okay? Her family and her house has nothing to do with her stupid bullshit. Just like my family has nothing to do with my stupid bullshit, right? Right. So why is she fucking with my parents?
Do you want to know why your family and their rental home is talked about? Because, and here, listen carefully, Lisa, because I'm going to say this as clearly as I can. Because you made it part of the internet. You are the one who has lied about your children and you have lied about your parents. You. Kim's not fucking with your family. You are. How about that?
Keep reporting, bitch. Just like Kim stole all of my accounts with the ones that I have here. All of them.
No, you gave her access to all of your pages at one point, but you are the one who has stolen thousands upon thousands upon thousands of dollars off of people on the internet through theft by deception. Remember that part, Lisa? And before anybody starts getting all up in arms and their panties in a bunch and all this shit, oh my God, like Reaper's on Kim's side, Reaper's sticking up for Kim. No, what's happening here is through this whole dead daddy fatty bullshit, Lisa has decided to claim that I am the one who falsified all these information or these emails as her, claiming her dad died, and that Kim was the one who put out the original fake obituary. Neither one of those are true. Lisa did this on her own. She came up with the whole lie that her dad passed away. She emailed everybody herself and she made the original obituary. That is why I am bringing up Kim in this live stream because Lisa wants to keep throwing this shit on us. And neither one of us have done anything with this. This is all on Lisa.
The Lisa, one and only Lisa, she stole that. I can't get in it. She stole all of them. And when I asked her why she won't give me my shit back, she said, because when you go to rehab, you won't want to talk to me and be my friend. No, you stole them so you can feel important because you have 8,000 followers.
Yeah, I kind of find that hard to believe since you never plan on going to rehab anyways, Lisa. You gave Kim access to your pages. If Kim's not giving them back, hey, more power to her. The less pages you have means the less pages you have to go after people and scam them for money.
The fucking Dead Inside 2.0, that's my account. Like, it's all, like, you want to feel important off somebody else's work, dude. Like, fuck you, Kim.
What'd you just say, Lisa? That she wants to feel important off of somebody else's work? What work did you put into anything? Okay. What work did you put on any of these pages? You are not a content creator. You create zero content. The only thing you do is go live begging, scamming, demanding, and threatening people for money so you can buy drugs. That is all you do. So, exactly what work would she be gaining off of not giving you any of the pages? What work? Not a damn thing.
Bitch. And shove your recordings up your fucking ass. shove your recordings up your fucking ass. You already let one out of my son you shouldn't have even had. I don't care what else you try to put out. There's nothing else that you have, bitch. Nothing.
Well, that little comment didn't age very well, did it, Lisa? Because just a couple hours after you went live and said this, she went live and played a recording of you going through this whole dad dead obituary shit. Huh. Yeah. It's awesome when you throw yourself under the bus and run over yourself multiple times.
I'm not afraid of you. Fuck you. And I'm making a Discord. And if you guys want to come in there and talk shit, you're more than welcome to. And I won't be deleting it and acting like a fucking crybaby.
Oh no, not Lisa in Discord again. So that she can get people in private and try and scam them for money. Like, that's her only mission. That's the only thing she thrives for. Her only goal in life is to get money from other people so she can get high. That's it. That is her only goal. Like, it's almost as bad as Victoria telling people that if they want to join her Discord, they have to sign an NDA. Like, Lisa's gonna be doing that shit next. Like, if you come into my Discord, you need to sign an NDA saying that if I ask you for money, you're not allowed to tell anybody.
Remember when you're begging him for money? Who's him? I don't beg him anything for money, bitch. I would have already had dinner if people wouldn't have been fucked. Dude, that bitch did that earlier, and then, oh, just never mind. Never mind.
Lisa, you already had dinner. Daddy was spotted at Giant Eagle on Saturday buying groceries. I mean, unless his ghost was risen from the grave and he was shopping for food to make sure you guys can still eat while he's dead. But since he's alive, he was 100% seen at Giant Eagle on Saturday buying groceries. So there's food in your house and you are eating.
Ooh, never mind.
What's wrong, Lisa? Is lying that hard of work for you? Are you exhausted yet?
And bitch in Wisconsin, I got you, bitch. You thought that you were gonna do that, and I wasn't gonna find out who you was. You thought.
You thought you were going to be able to go live and tell everybody that daddy died so that you can get a lot of money. But, well, I guess I ruined that for you when I put out your emails before you could even go live with the lie. You're welcome.
So yeah, Chime is L Richard 5.
So, like, get a fucking job, Lisa. Aw, poor Lisa was on such a roll, and then TikTok just went and discontinued and banned her live. Gotta love it. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and put out these text message screenshots that are from during the week when Lisa first was trying to convince somebody, that she needed money because her dad died or whatever. Um, and then I'll put out some of the other whatever else I have for now. But once I get the approval from others to put out their emails, I will. And I'm still waiting on one screenshot where somebody sent her $150 for a funeral deposit. I'll go ahead and do these screenshots, and then I'm going to go ahead and put the Kim's live stream from last night that played this video or this phone recording. I'm not going to commentate through this. That way, you guys can just hear the whole thing outright. There's a couple times you'll see me post in the live chat or whatever, so you'll see my comments. I guess that's as good as me commentating, so it's whatever. Anyways, yeah, let me go ahead and throw all that out. I would like to point out really quickly that if you paid attention to Lisa's obituary, it states that her dad, hypothetically, virtually died on March 21st, 2025. But most of the emails were sent out on the 20th. As a matter of fact, this Cash App request says March 20th, $30 for my dad died. So the obituary says the 21st, but Lisa, you started actually emailing people and requesting money off of people's money apps on March 20th. You didn't think we'd notice that, did you? Yeah, you don't think these through very, very well. That's a given.
But I was writing to you, like, I typed. I know that's why it takes me so long to fucking respond. No, I know. And it's there forever, and it'll go away, and then I'll get a big long message. I like it. I'm not saying. I need to, like, I should just start doing talk to text, to be honest, You should. I'm telling you, it's so much easier. And then, I should go back and actually fix some words, right? You see it, like, well, that's stuff. Thank you. But, it's so much easier to kind of do it like that, and then... 12, 13, 20... 12, 13... So annoying, and I'm sure it was hard and shit today doing the funeral and the fucking obituary. I can only imagine. All my mom did was cry, and then like I'm arguing with them because they don't want to put Jesse's name in there and stuff. And like my brother didn't want to, but me and my mom were like, you have to, like you can't. Like it would be more of a disrespect to my dad. You know what I mean? If we did it, like that's not a time to be playing. So who didn't want her in there? RJ? Right. Even though she's being a bitch or whatever. Who was it? Like, was it RJ that didn't want her in there? Yeah, didn't want. Yep. And me and my mom were like, you can't. Yeah. I mean, thank you for doing that. I really because that would be really hurtful, like. Yeah. I know he's mad and I know he's upset, but. Right. He was real close with my parents, I know he was. I know. But the thing is, like, he's like, well, she won't help with anything. She didn't invite them to the wedding, blah, blah, blah. Like, she should not be in there as, like, a child, right? Why you put, like, son or father of, right? And I was the one who kind of was like, listen, I understand all that, but I think it would be more disrespectful to daddy if we don't include Jesse. You know what I mean? Because this ain't a time that you play, what's the word? Where you like, what's the word? Where you like play tit for tat with people. Yeah. That's not something you do that with. You know what I mean? Like that's not, like with Abigail, they put Abigail in Big Cole's obituary, even though like she wasn't his blood daughter. And I'm actually shocked because Sheila would always go around saying, Big Cole, but she's not your kid. And he'd be like, yes, she is, So she knew out of respect for him that Abby needed to be included as one of the children, Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's what you do. You put your feelings aside of what you think you should do, and you kind of hopefully look at what the person will want you to do. And I had to, like, argue in the office about that. I won, of course. But, yeah, and that would have hurt her, too. And honestly, even though my sister would be on my nerves and my brother, I would have never want to hurt them. You know what I mean? Like, I don't go for that. Look for that, No, I get it. I really do. This is crazy. Like, this is the last thing I should be doing is trying to find money and looking for who puts something on the internet. And that's why I literally have told, well, now we're up to 4. This is it. I swear I haven't told nobody else. Holy fucking fuck, dude. Yeah, you got it. Yeah, I literally told her this morning, hoping, because I'm telling you, she's a lawyer. When she first started helping me 2 years ago, she used to throw $100 at a time. Minimally. 70 would be her, I'm sorry, this is all I have. And if you're saying, I'm sorry, this is all I have, is throwing $70, you got me. I'm sorry. Yeah, no, of course. So I was thinking she would write that, and it would be like, it would be her normal 100, 150, it would be like 70. And she'd be like, I'm sorry, that's all I got right now. You know what I mean? Like, I wish I could do more. And I look, and I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I can afford to send somebody on the internet $70. And I wasn't even friends with this lady. Like, you helping me, we're friends. We're almost friends right here. Yeah, because I was around, I just found you around your fake birthday, so. When was that? It was May 28th, because your birthday is March, April, May, June 28th. Yeah, okay, so, May 28th was your fake birthday. And listen, I get why if anybody has doubts, about what's going on here. Yeah, but don't think I'm doubting you at all. That's why I'm still asking you throughout the day, like, how is your mental health, blah, 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 because no, I don't think you're lying at all. I don't really care what anybody says, No, I know you, Kimmy, and I honestly, I could be wrong, but you did not at all actually doubt me. You came right back with oh my God, are you joking? Oh my God, I'm so sorry. The other reaction that I got from Tracy was, what was her thing? I hope did I tell you what her response was to me when I told her? No. It was, I'm gonna pull it up and read it because I can do a better justice, but it was something about, not to be rude, but I hope this isn't a cash grab because you lied before about this, was almost what she said. And but still, like, no, that's not something you fucking bring up. I don't know. That's what I'm thinking. Who cares? I don't know. It's just like... No, I agree. I don't care if somebody's online lies every 5 seconds. If they come to you and say something like that, you don't know. You know, I always say to you, I don't know if they're lying or not, though, so I don't really want to say anything. You know?
Yeah. That's just kind of.
What it's like. Yeah, you can't just be like. I mean, wow.
I didn't even doubt it for a second. I just, I feel bad that you're going through this, to be honest.
Well, I did say it the one time. Remember, like when I first got on, I did the cancer thing and my dad thing, right?
Oh, it is sped up. I didn't notice. Now I have the hiccups. It was sped up. She doesn't talk that fast. Do you guys want to re-listen to that part or no? Keep it like that? Okay. I won't do it as fast.
I regretted it wholeheartedly. Didn't make like any money off of it hardly at all, and get my ass, chewed for it sort of this day. That is not something I would ever pull again. And even, I hope you know me well enough, even now with even like the rehab scams, I even stopped doing them because it gets such backlash that I'm like, it's not worth it to do this,
Yeah.
So this ain't something that.
No, I don't think it is. You don't even have to explain it to me at all. Like, I swear to God in my life, you don't have to. You don't.
It's going to be bad. But you know what? If they're not helping, right?
Oh, I feel like, honestly, Lisa, they're going to help. There's no way they're not going to fucking help. Because it's a devastating fucking thing to go to. They're all going to think you're going to spiral, basically. Like, if it's true, like, that's what they're saying. I'm not saying if it's true, but, like, I don't think you're going to spiral. You might. I think you're more numb to it right now. You're not even. I don't even think it has registered. Yeah, it hasn't fully hit at all. I don't think that it didn't happen, but it's going to eventually, and I hope that you know that I'm here for you when it does.
No, I appreciate that. And if anything like that happened for you, I would do the same. And I hope you know that. I do.
Yeah.
And it makes me feel terrible. And that's why I was writing to you last night, like my real feelings. Like, please don't think I don't recognize that that I haven't been like a good friend. Like how I don't go and say to you like, how's your day? What's going on with you? It's always about me, and I don't have any money, and this is going on with me. And I recognize that, and I realize I do recognize it too late. Okay, but I do see it. Like, please don't think I'm not self-aware because I do.
Everybody who's asking Tracy, it's Tracy Unfiltered.
I'm sorry to see it. You know what I mean? Because people will be like, you're not a good friend. You don't ask about me. You don't care about me. And I'm like, I do care about you because I do. You know what I mean? But it's not good enough because I should be, saying to you, well, what's going on with you, Kim? What's going on with your son?
But don't worry about it, And you know what actually pissed me off before I forget this? I kind of wanted to text Jesse and, or Ronnie, and only say, like, you denying your dad is dead is sick in the head. But I'm gonna stay out of it because there's already enough issues within your family. I don't want to cause any more extra stress on your mom, like, at all. She doesn't deserve that.
Yeah. But here's the thing. If they do come out and do that, because you said they haven't said anything, I haven't been on, but if they do, you're more than welcome to do that. If they do come out and say anything, because her saying she was going to do it last night, she may have changed her mind.
But even right now, with Frauditor saying she called and confirmed it. Okay, with who? Yeah. Because not Jess or Ronnie, unless they're fucking denying it.
No, because Jess or Ronnie would have came out and said, maybe not Jessie as much as Ronnie, but one of them would have came out. They wouldn't have. First of all, neither one of them.
That's what I'm saying. So she never confirmed shit with anybody.
No. We know how she lies.
Yeah.
We know. She's always saying she confirms stuff and they believe her, and she never confirms the goddamn thing, and it's disgusting.
It is disgusting.
What a liar she is.
Bro, honestly, when it's going to make her look so fucking stupid. I cannot wait.
Good.
Not that I can't wait, but she's going to look fucking dumb.
Yep. And you know what? We said that this morning, and you hit that nail on the head, Kim. That's how smart you are. You said, I was like getting upset, like, dude, if Ronnie does do this and she's not just talking shit, I'm going to get so much backlash, they're not going to believe me. And then you said, but once it comes out for real, they're going to all look stupid. And you're right. You're so fucking right. I'm getting the backlash now, but when that post tomorrow morning and it starts going around, if they're going to post, it'd be like, people don't mind calling
creators on the on Sunday.
Yep, people are going to be like, hey, look, I found this. This is in the fucking newspaper. There's no way Lisa faked this. No way. They're going to call the funeral home and start asking if there's any recordings. I bet of them calling the funeral home and being like, hi, I'm friends with, the Richard family. I'm wondering when the viewing was and stuff. Just watch. We're going to see all of it. All of it.
Do you know what newspaper it's going to be posted in?
Yeah, it's called the Tribune Review. That's our main paper here.
Are you going to post it, or, like, are you going to wait a couple days to do a tribute?
I think I'm going to make it tonight if I can. Yeah. And then, I'm going to repost it. Yeah, I'm going to repost it for sure, like, a couple hours. I don't know what time it's going to, because I know they do they deliver, like, the actual newspaper, right, that people read, or the older people, but most people read the shit online. So
I don't know what time they're going to update the website, like what time they come out and shit like that. But yeah, I'm going to repost it and just leave it there with the tribute, not say frauditor is a fucking liar, because I just don't want to use this as a,
No, of course, but dude, like, that's not okay. There's got to be a fucking limit eventually.
Well, yeah.
And this is the limit. Like,
yeah, this is disgusting. But I think it's going to talk for itself, don't you think?
No, mind you, at this time, I genuinely thought that her dad was dead. But he is alive, everybody. If I knew how to pin a comment, I would. Superman, if, there's a comment that says anywhere that her dad is alive, pin it, please, so they know, because they keep asking. I believed her because, first off, Ronnie and Jesse didn't come out and say, oh, my dad's, like, alive, blah, blah, blah. And then nobody also, like, I don't know, normally they come out and confirm it. Then I was like, okay, I'm gonna wait for the obituary. No obituary, right? Then I called Hugh's funeral home. No, like, record of, cause I kept saying I wanted to send, flower arrangements. So I need to know about the time of the service, etc. No, there's no Ronald Richard. So then she changed the funeral home, like a couple days later, and she said on the fake obituary. So and then I called them first thing in the morning, and I said, I'm here to call. I'm calling. I want to send flower arrangements to the funeral. Is her dad alive? I mean, not alive. What time is it, etc. Oh, we have no Ronald record by that name, etc. And no, the only person that came out and said it was Frauditor, right? And sometimes Frauditor doesn't fact check. And no offense, I love Frauditor, not love her, but I like her content sometimes, but I'm still holding a grudge from when she posted that video of my sister, and I still am you didn't fact check anything in that video. So I still question the shit that she posts. I do. I'm sorry, but I do. Okay, I'm gonna keep playing.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, definitely.
I think you're right. Yeah,
You're right.
Because even me, with the picture of her, the GoFundMe of the cancer, people were in her comments saying, even her own fans, well, just prove that you had cancer and whatever. And her response was, I don't have to prove. I have to show my medical records, okay? But aren't they over there on Villain's page screaming they want Gabby to show her medical record?
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Grace.
That's a good point. Make it make sense.
No, that's an amazing point. Literally.
Yeah, Villain's over there screaming.
I don't even know what Gabby did so bad. I don't even understand.
Villain just goes after people because she needs a new target, I guess. But the Victoria thing's coming to an end. Even her own people in the comments are like, dude, this is dragged out too much. Come on, man. Now you're just bullying the fuck out of this girl. And I'm telling you too, and I can pull the emails where I've told Villain multiple times over this past whatever month. I said, Frauditor is a liar. I know she's a liar because I sit there and watch her and Eddie lie on me all summer, and so did you. Remember, you watched her lie.
Yeah.
And I said, your credibility that you love so much is going to go down to shit. If it's going to take a hit for sure. Because she's, co-signing Frauditor. And Frauditor is lying about shit. And then Villain is co-signing it. And I told her, don't get involved in it because it's going to take a hit. And it's going to. Because lies always get exposed. They always get fucking exposed.
Yeah. No, you're right. You're right.
But here's what I said to this bitch. Ready? Hold on. Let me find it. It's right here. Oh, I said, Trace, oh my God, it's Lisa. I need your help ASAP, please. My dad, he passed away last night, 4 hours ago. I'm so upset. I said he had a stroke in the hospital. And I said, I need to get to the clinic. Is there anything you can do? I said, do not tell anyone. Only you and Kimmy know. I said, you're the only two I trust. I don't want them calling or messaging with the hospital, please. She wrote back. Let me find her response, because this threw me for a loop. She wrote back to me a couple hours later. She wrote, I don't have any money on my card right now, and I won't have a ride until maybe a week from now. I'm not trying to be an asshole or anything, but I need to make sure this isn't a cash grab for you, because you told people that before and it wasn't true.
Oh.
And I just wrote back, wow. I don't even know what to say.
Sorry, but I'm so sorry. I don't care who you are. Literally, if you tell me that someone has passed away, I just would never,
say anything rude, fucking anything close like that. I would just be like, I'm so sorry that you're going through that. You know, like, wow.
Right, now, if it comes out it was a lie, absolutely, get in my ass about it. You know what I mean? But
no, of course.
That right there, 5 hours after we just found out he passed away, because I knew he was sick, and I kept saying, oh, he's not going to last much longer, just kind of saying it, but I never honestly thought that was going to come to this.
I don't think anything
really
does, you know?
And, yeah, I'm getting upset, but
I'm sorry.
and then I wrote, wow, just wow, and then she wrote, what? Like, she didn't do anything. And I wrote, if it was a cash grab, I wouldn't be telling you. I would be telling it on the internet. I just texted you and my best friend Kimmy. I didn't want it on the internet. I told 2 people, you and her. I said I asked you guys for help, and that's it. I said I was hoping you guys would help, but you said I was lying. That's well, just wow. My feelings are hurt, but it's fine. I said it's a while. I don't know what that's supposed to mean by that. And then she just started, was anybody at the hospital with your dad? When did it happen? And I said, in the middle of the night, and no one of us were there, unfortunately. I said, he was already down there. So I just said, it should have been the best place to have a freaking stroke. You'd think, right? I said, what do you think? And then she never answered again. So, yeah. But and then she put that shit out, or told Carter, I guess. I'm not sure. Carter had to hear it from somebody.
I mean, I don't know where the email came from.
I don't know. I really don't know.
And like her trying to, I don't know. I can literally show you my emails. I swear to God on my fucking life.
No, I think the email is to Penguin, but they changed it and they wrote the Annabelle name in there. But that's why I said they're playing in people's faces, because I can just see Frauditer laughing and being like, "I'm gonna put the name Annabelle in there." Like she wrote the Annabelle, and I bet none of these idiots figured. Like,
I mean, yeah, I wouldn't get it. I wouldn't. I mean, I know you don't, but they're really trolling just to like. The Annabelle name was either trolling you, and you just didn't realize it, and you were like, "Hi, Miss Annabelle," blah blah blah, or they were trolling
the internet.
Yeah, you know. It's just crazy. I don't understand.
Well, I'm looking at my email to Savage Penguin, and it I didn't even email her. So here's another thing: the timeline. You and Tracy found out, the hours after it happened. Nothing was said all day yesterday. I had to message Savage Penguin about 5 a.m. this morning.
Yeah.
And look, it came out at whatever time today, what noon? So, and the email is almost word for word, other than the Annabelle. There's a couple of things that they added in. But, yeah, it's pretty much, that email, yeah.
Honestly, it is a timeline, but no, I mean, come on. That's the one thing very hard to keep to yourself. So, I mean, don't, beat yourself up about it. You didn't want to go online and say anything. You didn't want it out. You guys wanted peace, etc. And you just accidentally emailed somebody that you really can't trust.
I didn't think that. I honestly swear to God, I didn't think she'd say anything. I really fucking didn't. And she has sent so many times that I thought that I wanted help with, because we owe probably $9,000 now, and I don't really know.
I was going to ask, but I didn't want to be rude. Are you guys going to do a payment plan? So you need to come up with the money first? Is it already prepaid?
Hey, Superman, pin the comment saying her dad's alive, because everybody is, asking.
No, we had no money to give them at all, but, I guess Pittsburgh's so small, the person that runs it, Steve Brady, he knows, my family forever. He was really good friends with, Cole's dad, believe it or not, before he died. So we're kind of wiggling by, surprisingly. But yeah, it's probably, I think it's 9 something we owe, and that's with them giving us discounts. So yeah, it's going to be paid, over payment plans, and we can't screw them, because then if anything happens again, say something would happen to my mom or whoever, right? You need them. It's not a joke. You can't just not have someone to bury somebody.
No, yeah, of course. Even
my fucking thing
what's it called? When you turn them into ashes? What's that called?
Cremation.
Even that is fucking expensive. Okay, that's not cheap either. None of that isn't cheap at all. Especially if it's unexpected, and then your mom has to worry about finding a fucking place. Okay, and she has.
That's a screenshot I just sent you of my email at this moment.
I feel so fucking bad. I feel so bad.
This is what I did not want. I'm not reading them for sure, but it's just come on, man.
I know, just ignore them, because but tomorrow when the obituary does come out, or Sunday, if it comes out, they're all going to be in your inbox fucking acting a completely different way,
Penguin, she answered back. Let me tell you what she said. I'm confused. Here's all I wrote to her. I wrote, look what I found. And I just sent those 3 screenshots, right? She wrote, I'm confused. This is the email you sent me this morning that I already responded to. She said, where did it come from? I wrote, it went in Discord. She's playing stupid. Is she really gonna play stupid when her fucking name is there?
Yeah, I know. I don't.
Here's what I'm gonna do. Where's the one that says penguin? I'm just gonna screenshot it and like highlight it and go from there and see what she says. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna do this. Watch this. I'm so done with people.
Chat. Let me look.
I'm just so done. Like, she's playing fucking stupid. Like, girl. She probably figured, oh, I'll drop these. And since Lisa said Kim, we're gonna blame Kim. I know that's what they all thought they were gonna do.
Right.
So
I didn't screenshot it before I deleted it.
Okay, I'm just gonna circle and highlight penguin and send this all back
But
to
it
her.
should have the picture in my mod chat, and it fucking doesn't. I don't understand why. It takes every single picture that's ever deleted.
And I just circled it and sent it to her. She wrote, excuse me, why is it there? I don't have Discord. Isn't that an app? Now she don't know what Discord is either.
Right.
I just circled it. So as soon as she sees it, she's gonna be like, fuck.
Audit log. I want to see who I deleted. It was by... Because I'm trying to see the name... I'm trying to see who posted it to...
Yeah, if you can get me a name. If you can't, if not, it's okay.
HGPG. Jesus, it's hard to spell. HGPG. It was RJ's air horn.
Really? So her name's RJ Airhorn.
They made an account on May 28th, 2024.
Okay, thank you. I'm alright. RJ's Airhorn posted down. What was the date? May?
Yeah.
21st?
Yeah.
Okay. They made the account. I'm just gonna scare her.
Steph, comment.
I'll see what she says for this. So they might be trolling. RJ's Airhorn posted them. May 21st, they made the account in Discord. She's trying to say I copy and pasted it to someone by mistake. No, I didn't.
No. It's the actual screenshots of the messages that she was sent. Your messages would have been blue.
You're right, actually. She knows. I just want to see what she said. I just like doing that to people to see what liars they are. You know what I'm saying? You ever do that? Like, know the truth?
Yeah.
I love it.
I'm so mad I didn't screenshot it first before deleting it. I didn't think that it wouldn't have went into mod chat. Like, I don't understand. Because it normally logs everything that's ever deleted. So I don't get why it didn't log it. And that pisses me off right now because...
She wrote, so you're saying my social media account name has been linked to you with a question mark? I said, I don't think anyone else caught it, but I did.
No one too fast.
I said, they think it's a typo, I think, but I caught it. See what she says to that. Because you didn't even catch it, right? You said, I'm not telling her that, but you didn't even catch that penguin part, right? I thought it was a fucking typo since
I didn't know what it understood. I just thought it was just there. I'm not gonna lie. You know, like I was like, what the fuck does that mean? You know? But yeah, then you brought it up. You know, I didn't see it though until you brought it up.
Because I seen it.
I just thought it was like an extra word by mistake or something, you know?
Because I do that. You know, honey, I do that.
No, you do, yeah. I didn't think anything out of the ordinary.
So that's what she's worried about. Her social media account, she's trying to blame me for it being attached to her. Why did you put them out? That's your fault.
No, like, the texts are showing as incoming. They're white. That means she received the messages. Wow. And those are the texts that are sent.
I know. She just, wow. Sometimes people's actions I don't know why I let anything surprise me anymore, honestly, but I still am getting surprised by some shit that goes on.
I know. People are just fucked up in the head.
Yeah, I don't understand why this world, went through such shit, or maybe it was always like this and we just didn't see how bad it was until the internet. Like, I'm not sure. I don't know. I have, what do I have that I saved from what you gave me earlier? Let me look and make sure I still have it and it's not fucking, like, get anything debited or anything, you know?
Is a funeral home close by? Like, how does RJG driving and stuff? Is that fine? Is he like a...
Yeah, it'll be fine getting us there. It's about 10 minutes. It's in Troy Hill.
Okay.
I have $30.
Okay.
From what you sent me earlier. So, trying to fucking think here. See, nobody's actually has messaged me with any compassion.
Well, I did extra money earlier, so...
Yeah, I saved some, because she wrote, who else did you send that section to? You told me you copy and pasted. I did not tell you that. And I see it was in the gray area. So somebody received that. See, she caught it too, because she knew we would catch it. And screenshot it at 6:08 a.m. Somebody screenshot it at 6:08 a.m. Oh, let me see what time I actually texted her today. Hold on. I know you probably were sending it to several people because I hadn't answered you yet.
Who, me?
And just forgot to remove my name. This is what Penguin's saying.
Oh, I was going to say, no, what? But just because the screenshot says 6:08, that wasn't, I don't know what that means. I'm not sure if...
She's saying, I guess the person who...
screenshotted it. Yeah, because when I screenshotted it, I made sure the screen was clear, you know, so it was nothing on my phone. I know that for a fact. 715397. I have to go flip that.
Now we know who RJ Dearborn is. You should go in there and screenshot what she's been saying, because I know exactly who it is. Before she starts deleting shit.
I'm already on it.
Alright, I figured you would be, because I know who it is now. Don't you love when they bust themselves out with their fake ass Discord names and we can go back and see all the shit they're saying about probably me and you?
Yeah.
Love it. Because I know who this is, and I have her name. She's been around for a very long time.
Does she have who even is she?
Her name's Savage. I know you know who she is. Her name's Savage Penguin.
No, I've never even heard that name before until...
I know you have. She has a picture of a penguin. She would be in my chat all the time. Let me send you a picture.
Did you just say your name?
Has the same picture. I'm gonna send you the picture and just see if you might not ring a bell because she just would be in the chat.
Does she like
send
post
anything back then? That she'd send, but it wouldn't be very often, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
But when she would. She's one of those that when if I could get her to answer and send, she would send a nice chunk, you know.
So let's see when she started saying something. I'm just doing a video real quick before she deletes everything. She's the one who's been posting the court documents and stuff in here.
No.
Yeah, that I've been having to delete.
She's a fucking lawyer. Didn't I just tell you that?
Mm-hmm. You did. So isn't she like breaking some type of like, no?
Yes. So.
I mean, but she's not your client, so I don't know if it's like a.
The custody paperwork that got posted from my old shit got posted by that account. That's what I'm saying. She's a lawyer, and yes, she can definitely go in and get that, but that is because it contains a minor. She should not. Remember, I said, I don't know if it was you I was talking to when I said it, but I said, whoever posted this, you can tell that they went in the computer because it's a screenshot of the computer.
Oh, yeah, I remember you did tell me that.
They weren't supposed to be in there because I said, I'm going to have their job, remember? Wow. It's always like coming together, is it not?
Mm-hmm.
I just told you she's a lawyer, and then you said
I just got really low.
that nobody else can get. How about that?
Well, I wouldn't say anything so we can like call her a job or something and
yeah. Wow.
Don't say anything to her yet, you know? Let her find out through work or something.
Make sure you get the proof, please.
Yeah, I did.
Okay. Wow.
People are crazy.
To act like you're my friend. Not even your friend, but a ally, I should say. And then to be doing all that.
Especially while you're going through a really hard time right now, you know.
She knew that Jake, I talked to her last week about the case. She had actually reached out again. I haven't seen her in a while about the Jake thing and said she wanted to help and sent me $20. And and then she's doing all that behind the scenes. Why are people like that?
Because they fucking have no life. Literally, no one, like, they have their own lives are fucking illegal, so they need to do whatever they can to make, like, I don't know, to boost their own fucking deflated ego.
Mm-hmm. You're saying I'm lying now, right to her. Asking her for money. I said, I don't know. I said, is there any way you can maybe send me 20 for food for dinner? I said, I can't ask online because they're saying I'm lying now.
Hopefully she helps too, because I think I only have like $30.
Kim did it. I'm going to put your name in this, or I won't put your name in. I was going to say even Kim didn't catch it. The penguin
You
thing.
can if you want.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
The penguin thing. Because you didn't. Nobody would know. Like,
I think I was going to ask you, but I didn't. I thought it was a typo, so I just did a typo now.
It was an extra word because of how I type. How I type. And if she was innocent, I would want that to be the narrative. You know what I mean? But no, girl, you're not innocent at all. Yeah, she's trying to gaslight me that like I'm in the wrong because I made a mistake and now her name is associated with me.
Oh, right. Well.
Yeah, that's what she's trying to do here.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Like, she should have never even released the fucking messages in the first place.
No, I agree. I 100%. I'm trying to find a picture of her thing to see if you can see the picture. Maybe you'll remember. Let me try to find it. I'm gonna send this to you. Okay. And you may not. There's so many people that came over time. You know, she did disappear for a while, right?
Honestly, is it a page that like posts about you? Or no?
No, she just would be in the chat talking all the time. She seemed like a supporter.
Yeah. I mean, I've noticed a couple people, like I remember English, you know, because there was one time I even asked you, I'm like, where did she even go? You know?
Right. Well, yes, Penguin was there for a long time, and then she left for a while. But I just sent you the picture. That's her picture on TikTok, and then her name was just Savage Penguin. And I don't know. I remembered her as soon as she came back around this time. I knew exactly who she was, you know?
Oh, okay, I remember the penguin I noticed. I see that in live sometimes. I feel like the penguin I definitely noted.
Okay. I'm sure there's more towards the end of the call, but that was the gist of it. Well, okay, so any questions? They have been cut all cut. Someone says, what is the purpose of posting this? If you and her are friends. Have you not seen her live today? She's trying to blame me for the so she tried to blame me for the obituary. And she tried to blame me for the actual idea. But for 6 days, she lied to me about her dad being dead. So, I don't know. Call me naive. Call me dumb. If someone tells me their dad died or their parent died, I'm not one to be like, no, you're lying. I'm gonna obviously, like, be caring about it. I'm just like, I don't know if her dad knows. I have his number. I think I'm gonna send him the text messages and stuff. Okay, so everyone wants to know how much money I gave her during those 6 days. So, on Thursday, I gave her $45. On Friday, I gave her nothing. And then on Saturday, I gave her probably another $45, if I'm not mistaken. And then Monday, she was asking me for money, saying she had to get ready for the funeral, and she only had a couple more hours. It started at 1, and I gave her nothing. Because Friday, I had to help my son out, so I just wasn't about to give her money, and she got pissed, so... But, okay, I'm gonna say this again. In a text message, she said to me, the reason why she lied about her dad... Actually, I'll read it to you guys. The reason why she lied about her dad being dead was because our friendship was, like, kind of, like, non-existent. I stopped answering her. I was trying to distance myself. I stopped answering her calls. Like, I don't have calls from March 17th, right? And then to this Thursday. So we haven't talked on the phone since March 17th. So was that a while or no? Yeah, it's been like 2 weeks. So I distanced myself from her. And she realized that. So she had to feel like she had to lie to me to get money. Because obviously she knew if she told me her dad died, that I would give her some money. And so that's what I know it's pretty recent, but March 17th to today's date, or to Friday's date, which is, what, maybe like 10 days? That's a long time for me, okay? That's a long fucking time. 9 days. Who cares? It's 9 days. I tried to stop talking to her. I don't want anything to do with her. I stopped answering her calls. Like, I stopped responding to her messages. It's just my karma, I guess. That's what I get for helping her. That's what I get. I get blamed for whatever's going on, even though she lied to me for 6 days. But I gotta get off here, and I'm gonna go. I did block her. She is blocked. If I can show you my phone, I would show you she's blocked. She text messaged me from another number. I blocked it. Trust me, she's blocked. Because I know what it feels like to be like in, I don't know. Yeah, she told me why she made this lie up, but okay. I don't know if it's gonna disconnect, but I'll go. I'm back. Okay. So I go here, right? Effects, green screen. Let me get out of your way. This is why she did it. start liking once everybody is done reading it, because I don't know how long to give you. Is that good? Okay, thank you. Now I have to figure out how to turn comments on. Oh, it's making me do something. Great. Comment settings, turn on. Okay. No, I know, but that was her reasoning. You guys asked what her reasoning was. That's what it was, so. Oh, and actually, I just got a text message, by the way, from Lisa. Fake number, okay? Because she text messages me from all these fake numbers. She's like, I can't wait for the cops to show up at your house. Something, I'm gonna, blah, blah, blah. I'm gonna laugh when that happens. You know what? When the cops show up at my house, I'm gonna have all these phone calls to say you fucking harassed me, which is, makes it legal for me to record my phone calls. And they'll see the text messages. They'll see how bad she harassed me. So go ahead, call. Yeah, it's Tracy Unfiltered. That's who is. That's who, she was talking about. That's the Tracy she was talking about. Who is she? You gotta look her up. I don't know who she is. If you look up Tracy Unfiltered on YouTube and on TikTok, that's who she is. I don't know who Tracy Unfiltered is. I've only talked to her one time. The Penguin, I would have. Once in a while, yeah. And actually, literally, I'm going to file a police report for the money that I gave her while her dad was dead. Which I don't give a fuck how much it is. I really don't care. All that money is lost. But anyways, for theft by deception.